way is never easy. It's just come to that time. This is the end of the road. This is my finale on Pan the Way. I just felt it was necessary to end one of these projects. We'll get into why now. Everybody, if you're new here, hi, how are you? Thank you for stopping by and welcome to the family. My name is Rose. I'm a girl boss on a budget who loves to save money and project pan. Today's video is my finale on my project pan that I had created last October. The start date on Pan the Way is October 27th of 2019 and it was ongoing to October 31st of this year, 2020, Halloween. And what the objective of Pan the Way is, where you entered all of your eyeshadow palettes into a wheel of some sort, and then you would spin the wheel and generate your palettes that way. However many palettes you decided to choose, it was your decision. That is completely up to you. Then you would count the number of shades in the palette by counting from left to right, and then enter that number into a generator of some sort to then pick your shade in the palette to pan. The reason I'm ending Pan the Way is because I finally got my complete eyeshadow pan count down into a spreadsheet, and that was the reason why I was doing it this way, is because I didn't have all my eyeshadow pan count out yet. But now that I'm done and I have my total eyeshadow pan count in a spreadsheet, I no longer need to do it this way. Moving forward, I will just be able to basically generate my shadows to pan by entering the complete number I have into a number generator rather than doing it this way. So I hope that makes sense. I still want this project to keep this project open for anybody else that maybe doesn't have all of their eyeshadow palette pans counted out. I know there's a couple ladies that are still doing this, and if they're not interested in doing this project anymore, please just leave me a comment down below, or you can message me on Instagram and let me know if you want to also draw out of this project as well. But this will be my final video on Pan the Way. I'm just going to continue doing my Pan Those eyeshadows with the 101 pans. My next video will be just keeping it going with the 101 pans and Pan Those eyeshadows as a whole. I just don't feel I need to do two of them anymore, but I did finally get my total count of eyeshadows down, and you guys, it took me some time to get counting them out, but I'm finally done, and I just wanted to let you know that my total count of eyeshadow pans, individual pans, is 2,034 pans of eyeshadow. 2,034 pans. That is ridiculous. Over 2,000 freaking pans of eyeshadow I got, which is absolutely bonkers to me. We'll have the playlist of this project in the cards if you want to watch my intro or any of the other videos in regards to Pan the Way. It will always hold a sentimental little sacred place in my heart because it was my first project pan that I ever created. Over the progress and the shades with you guys right now. The Aurora palette from Bad Habit is my companion palette for my Pan That palette. I will have that also listed in the cards for you guys if you want to go check out and see what my Pan That palette is and how the progression is on that. But I just recently put this in on my last update. But I also was trying to pan the shade Awakening, got picked on my last update on Pan the Way. I have been doing rather well with the shade Awakening. So far, since pulling this into the project, I have used this a total of 8 times.
To hop on here real quick and let you guys know that since this is pre-recorded, I hit pan after 15 uses.
There is a really nice dip in the pan, as you can kind of see. I will take a photo to show you and you can see the dip as well. I'm going to continue working on the shade Awakening. I'm also going to continue working on my Savannah palette. The shade that was drawn from here was the 15th shade, shade number 15, which is the very last shade in the palette. It's just your neutral brown colored shadow. I've used the shade number 15 a total of 12 times already since being in the project. There's a nice dip on it, so I don't want to just stop working on it because I might be able to hit pan on that after another 12 more uses or something. We shall see. So I'm going to keep working on these two.
I also wanted to let you guys know that since I did hit pan in my companion palette, I have decided to just keep working on it as my companion palette and not with the Pan Those eyeshadows, if that makes sense.
Now, the other two, because it was 4 palettes in total I was working on this project. So the other two, which is the Love in London, which just got rolled in on my last update, and then the Sweet Talk got rolled in 2 updates ago. I'm going to pull these two out just because I'm also working on 3 other palettes for my other Pan Those eyeshadows, which I will link my 101 pans in the cards as well. That's what I mean, you guys. I was working on 2 different kind of Pan Those eyeshadows. I really enjoyed it, but it was just a lot, and there's no need to do that many now. So I will go ahead and show you and go over the progress. I was chosen the shade Work It right here from the ColourPop Sweet Talk palette, and I've used the shade Work It a total of 7 times so far. It's really like a really warm tone, almost orange colored shadow. And then from the Love in London from BH Cosmetics, such a beautiful cool tone palette, I was picked the shade Biscuit right here, and I've used Biscuit only 2 times so far. It's a really beautiful taupey rose goldy type of shimmer shade. No longer going to pan or try to pan any eyeshadows that just I feel are not working out for me, or if I'm having difficulties. I will give each shadow approximately 3 months of use, and I have to at least try to have used those shades at least 20 to 25 times, give or take. And if I haven't hit pan on a shade after approximately 3 months or 20 to 25 uses, is then when I can choose to roll in something new. I am very excited moving forward to start picking my shades by entering 1 to 2034 into a number generator to then be able to pick my new shades with 101 pans. I'm very excited about that. So that is basically everything, you guys. I just wanted to come on here and officially do a finale to my Pan the Way project pan. It was very near and dear to my heart. It was my very first project pan that I created, so it will always mean something to me. It's just no longer necessary. That is everything, you guys. I hope you like this look that I created today. I did a get ready with me over on my Instagram and my stories, and I had my followers pick the makeup for me, and I think they did a very good job at choosing the products for me to use. I used my Violet Voss Best Life eyeshadow palette to create this look in conjunction with my Violet Voss Sugar Crystals palette, and I think the look came out absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much for stopping by, and please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until my next video, everybody enjoy the rest of their day. Bye!